The world was abuzz when Barack Obama made history as the first African-American president of the United States in 2009. Throughout his 2 terms in office, the Obama family captivated the nation with their warmth and authenticity, showcasing their unique personalities at every turn. Beyond their involvement in politics, the Obama family's commitment to family values and humility is truly remarkable, particularly in the way they raised their daughters, Malia and Sasha. When the public first met Malia and Sasha in 2009, they were just 10 and 7 years old, respectively, as reported by Time. Growing up under the scrutiny of the public eye can be challenging, especially when you're the president's children and require extra protection. Nevertheless, Malia and Sasha have navigated this unconventional upbringing with remarkable poise, making them relatable to young adults everywhere. Now, both sisters have blossomed into young women, forging their own paths and making headlines in their own right. Here's a look at Sasha's remarkable transformation from infancy to adulthood, spanning 23 years. Sasha Obama faced a serious illness as an infant. While we can assume that Barack Obama's presidency was filled with stress, leading a nation for 8 years isn't an easy task. He revealed that nothing compared to the hardship of his daughter Sasha's health scare during her early years. In a 2012 campaign video, Barack reflected on that time, saying, "People talk about the debt ceiling debate and all these other things, as reported by Politico. But Sasha had meningitis when she was just 3 months old. I still vividly recall being in the hospital with her, and she had to undergo a spinal tap." Meningitis, according to the CDC, is a severe and potentially fatal illness caused by inflammation of the protective membranes surrounding the brain and spinal cord. Barack went on to say, "In that moment, your world shrinks down to a single point. Nothing else matters except that one thing." For Michelle Obama, this experience brought home the critical importance of health insurance. In 2013, she shared her thoughts with the Atlanta Black Star, saying, "I cannot express enough how vital it is for every American, every mother, every individual in this country to have access to health care. You never know what challenges life might bring." She added, "I tried everything, feeding her, rocking her, burping her, until finally I realized I had to call the pediatrician." Once Michelle explained Sasha's symptoms, the medical team urged them to head to the emergency room immediately. "It turned out she had meningitis, and they needed to perform a spinal tap," Michelle said, acknowledging that without proper health care access, the outcome could have been very different. "Today she's perfectly healthy, a beautiful young woman, but had we not had insurance or the ability to see a pediatrician and go to a hospital without worrying about the costs, things might have ended much worse. If we had waited even just one night, there's no telling what might have happened." Thankfully, Sasha made a full recovery from her bout with meningitis. Sasha Obama's life in the White House was remarkably ordinary, considering her extraordinary circumstances. At just 7 years old, she moved into the 135-room White House when her father, Barack, took office as the 44th President of the United States. As one can imagine, adapting to life in the White House, with its staff of butlers, maids, florists, and Secret Service agents, was a significant adjustment for a young girl. However, Michelle Obama was determined to make the experience as down-to-earth as possible for Sasha and her sister Malia. In a recent episode of the Michelle Obama podcast, Michelle reflected on the challenges of raising her daughters in the White House. "One of the things I had to navigate was establishing boundaries for my kids in this unique environment," Michelle recalled. "It was like taking 2 young girls from our humble life on the south side of Chicago, with its familiar routines and community, and plunking them down in a historic mansion with all its trappings. I wanted to make sure they understood the importance of responsibility and boundaries, even with all the privileges that came with living in the White House." Despite having a team of staff at her disposal, Sasha was still expected to take care of her own chores, just like she would have in their old life. For Barack and Michelle, providing a normal upbringing for their daughters was a top priority, even in the most unconventional of circumstances. Sasha Obama has always been a fearless and determined individual, never one to back down from a challenge. Those who have underestimated her have likely learned the hard way that she is a force to be reckoned with. In a 2020 interview with InStyle via People, Barack Obama spoke highly of the women in his life, including his daughter Sasha, describing them as possessing many fierce qualities. He recalled a memorable encounter during a trip to Russia when Sasha was between 4 and 6 years old, where she refused to try caviar due to its unappealing texture. When she made up her mind, she was resolute and wouldn't budge, Barack shared. We tried to persuade her to taste the caviar, but she was adamant, saying, "No way, that looks disgusting. I'm not going to eat it, even if it means giving up dessert." This unwavering confidence has always been a defining characteristic of hers. Barack also praised Sasha's self-assurance, noting that her sister Malia describes her as a paragon of confidence. Sasha is utterly self-assured in her own perspective on the world and has never been intimidated by anyone's status, credentials, or titles. If she believes something is right or wrong, she will speak her mind without hesitation, Barack said. Sasha Obama had the unique opportunity to meet Chinese President Hu Jintao in 2011 and converse with him in Mandarin. As her grandmother had noted, Sasha was a driven and ambitious young girl, and this encounter showcased her enthusiasm for learning. In 2011, 9-year-old Sasha was taking Mandarin language classes, and when former Chinese President Hu Jintao visited the United States, she saw it as the perfect chance to put her skills to the test. She was under 10 years old and studying Mandarin, and she was eager to practice her language skills with President Hu. White House Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes shared with Chinese bloggers via Reuters. Sasha even invited some friends to join her in meeting the president, and as her father, Barack Obama, welcomed Hu to the White House, Sasha and her friends were waiting to greet them, waving Chinese flags in welcome. When Barack and Hu approached, Sasha got to engage in a brief conversation with the president in Mandarin. Not many children get to try out their first phrases of Mandarin with the president of China, but Sasha had that chance, Rhodes noted. Sasha Obama formed a strong bond with Maisy Biden. Thanks to her father's close working relationship with Joe Biden, who served as vice president under Barack Obama from 2009 to 2017. As a result, Sasha had the opportunity to get to know Maisy well, and the two quickly became inseparable friends. They shared common interests and even played together on the same basketball team at one point. In a 2021 conversation with Dax Shepard on his podcast, Armchair Expert, Barack fondly reminisced about coaching Sasha and Maisy's fourth-grade recreational league basketball team known as the Vipers. Beyond their shared love of basketball, Sasha and Maisy also enjoyed sleepovers together, with Maisy's grandfather, Joe Biden, recalling how he had to negotiate with his wife, Jill, and Michelle Obama to arrange a sleepover at the hotel where the families were staying. Biden fondly remembered walking into the hotel room to find his grandchildren fast asleep with the Obama kids, with Maisy and Sasha snuggled up close together. When Maisy and her siblings spoke with Today after their grandfather's presidential election win, they spoke glowingly of Sasha and Malia, with Finnegan Biden praising the Obama sisters for their down-to-earth nature and impressive qualities. They've turned out to be so well-grounded and humble, and they're incredibly smart and driven, so I think we can only learn from their example, she said. Sasha Obama occasionally faced public scrutiny. As the daughter of the President of the United States, it's inevitable that she and her sister Malia Obama would encounter some negative attention, which is exactly what happened when they participated in a White House event. The occasion was the White House's annual turkey pardon ceremony in 2014, where President Obama invited his daughters to join in. Although they conducted themselves impeccably during the proceedings, Elizabeth Loughton, then the communications director for Representative Stephen Fincher, took issue with the sisters' attire and facial expressions, expressing her disapproval in a disparaging Facebook post. She criticized their choice of short skirts, stating that they should show respect for their position via PBS. She also took a swipe at Sasha's parents, implying that they were falling short in their roles as role models. "I'm guessing you're coming up a bit short in the good role model department," Loughton wrote. Furthermore, she accused the sisters of appearing disinterested during the ceremony. It's hard to imagine how distressing this must have been for the Obama sisters. Fortunately, many people disagreed with Loughton's post and rallied around Sasha and Malia. In fact, the backlash was so severe that Loughton ultimately resigned and issued a formal apology to the sisters. You won't believe what Sasha Obama's first foray into the workforce was. Being the child of the President of the United States doesn't necessarily mean you're exempt from pulling your weight, and Sasha and Malia Obama were no exception. Their parents expected them to be accountable and take on responsibilities. Just like many other teenagers on summer break, Sasha Obama spent her 2016 summer gainfully employed. Astonishingly, she may have even served you a meal as a takeout clerk at Nancy's, a seafood eatery on Martha's Vineyard. According to the Boston Herald, a then 15-year-old Sasha worked the takeout counter under her given name, Natasha. As reported by the publication, Sasha put in early 4-hour shifts before the restaurant opened its doors. "She was working downstairs at takeout," a server at the bustling island eatery recalled. "We were curious why there were 6 people assisting this one girl, but then we discovered her identity. As a teenager, Sasha Obama had the Secret Service keeping a watchful eye on her during her dates. The experience of going on a first date can be intimidating enough, but having the Secret Service discreetly following your every move must have been utterly humiliating." This was the reality for Sasha Obama during her teenage years. Former President Barack Obama shared a glimpse into his daughters' lives in the White House during an appearance on The Late Late Show with James Corden. When Corden inquired about the possibility of either of his daughters pursuing a career in public service, Barack expressed skepticism. "To be honest, having Secret Service agents trailing them on dates as teenagers likely deterred them from considering a career in public service," Barack joked. "They still have flashbacks to our agents whispering into their earpieces and wearing sunglasses at music festivals. It's unlikely that Sasha will be eager to pursue a career in politics anytime soon, and her father admits that he's secretly relieved about this, as he'd rather shield her from the intense environment." He also took a moment to express his pride in Sasha and her sister. "They've grown into incredible young women, and I couldn't be more proud of them. It's not just their intelligence and accomplishments that impress me, but their kind hearts and humility," he said. Sasha Obama marked a major milestone in 2019 when she completed her high school education. On June 9, 2019, Sasha Obama received her high school diploma, and as expected, this achievement made headlines. Sasha attended the prestigious Sidwell Friends Private School in Washington, D.C., alongside her close friend, Maisy Biden, whose grandfather, Joe Biden, took to Instagram to share a heartfelt message congratulating his granddaughter on her achievement. Meanwhile, Sasha's parents, Barack and Michelle, maintained their tradition of keeping their family life private, refraining from posting about the occasion on social media. The only indication that they had attended the ceremony was the presence of Joe Biden, who was also there to support his granddaughter. Fortunately, for those eager to catch a glimpse of Sasha's special day, the school posted a photo of the graduating class on Instagram, offering words of encouragement. "Best wishes to the class of 2019. We're excited to see the amazing things you'll accomplish," the caption read. Sasha was visible in the picture, beaming with her classmates dressed in white. Sasha Obama pursued higher education at the University of Michigan, while her sister Malia followed in their parents' footsteps and attended Harvard, Sasha opted for a different path, choosing not to attend an Ivy League institution. Prior to her high school graduation, rumors circulated that the younger Obama sister had set her sights on the University of Michigan, and in 2019, the Detroit News spoke with several Michigan students who confirmed that Sasha was indeed enrolled on campus, albeit with a discreet presence. "I was pushing a cart down the hallway when she walked out in front of me," a student named Zach Lassen revealed to the outlet. "I apologized and continued on my way. It was a busy hallway with her and some Secret Service agents nearby," he added. Lassen acknowledged that the added security presence wasn't ideal, but he found it pretty exciting to have Sasha on campus. Other students, however, were less fazed and viewed her as just another student navigating the campus. Naturally, speculation arose that Sasha's decision to attend the University of Michigan might have been due to her academic performance not meeting the standards of an Ivy League school. Sasha later transferred from Michigan to the University of Southern California, USC, in 2022. Reports suggested that she wanted to be closer to her sister Malia, who was working in Los Angeles at the time. Sasha Obama participated in Black Lives Matter demonstrations in 2020. Although Sasha Obama may not be interested in pursuing a career in public service, at least for now, she is not afraid to speak out and take action when she witnesses injustice. Following the tragic death of George Floyd in 2020, Black Lives Matter protests swept across the nation, and Sasha was among those who took part in the marches. In an interview with Anderson Cooper on CNN, Barack Obama shared that Sasha and her sister, Malia, possess a strong sense of conviction and a desire to create positive change. "They're not willing to accept the status quo. They're driven to challenge it and make a difference," he explained. Sasha's commitment to social justice extends beyond mere activism. She's dedicated to rolling up her sleeves and doing the hard work necessary to bring about meaningful change. "They're not just interested in making a statement. They're interested in making a tangible impact," Barack noted. He also revealed that Sasha is deeply invested in the future of her country and is optimistic about its potential. "And they're willing to put in the effort to make it a reality," Barack added. The former president also shared that Sasha and her sister believe in holding individuals accountable for their actions, particularly when it comes to treating others unfairly. She skyrocketed to online fame on TikTok in 2020. Want to become an overnight sensation on TikTok? Just get Sasha Obama to make a cameo in one of your clips. Although Sasha has kept a low profile on social media, her mother, Michelle Obama, revealed to Oprah Winfrey, via Hello, that her daughters do have secret social media profiles, but they're using pseudonyms to avoid being discovered by their devoted followers. Despite her absence from social media, Sasha still managed to cause a stir on TikTok in 2020 when she appeared in a friend's video. The first clip, posted in October 2020, showed Sasha mouthing the lyrics to a song. The TikTok community went into a frenzy, and the video quickly racked up millions of views before being removed. 2 months later, Sasha made another appearance in a friend's TikTok video, this time busting a move to Adderall, Corvette Corvette, by Pop Hunna. TikTok users quickly identified Sasha, and the video went viral once again, garnering a massive following. Fans expressed their enthusiasm for seeing more of Sasha online, with some noting how delightful it was to see her letting loose and having fun. "Pure perfection," one Twitter user gushed after the video went viral. As Sasha Obama matured, her relationship with her sister underwent a significant transformation. It may be difficult to imagine, given the strong bond Sasha and Malia Obama share today, but there was a time when they didn't see eye to eye. In an interview with Today, their mother, Michelle Obama, revealed that the sisters experienced a period of intense sibling rivalry. "There was a time when they couldn't tolerate each other's presence," Michelle recalled. At the time, she reassured them that as they grew older, they would come to appreciate the unique connection they shared due to their extraordinary upbringing. Michelle further elaborated on Sasha's relationship with her sister during her 2022 interview with People. I believe that they've come to realize that their bond is truly one of a kind, forged by the shared experience of growing up in the White House under the intense scrutiny of the public eye during their formative years. They alone understand the challenges and emotions that come with navigating adolescence and puberty in such a high-pressure environment. Although the sisters went through a phase of discord, their relationship eventually took a turn for the better. According to Michelle, the turning point came after they left the White House, and the sisters grew closer. The fact that Sasha and Malia chose to reside together in Los Angeles is a testament to the strong bond they share, in their mother's opinion. It's heartwarming to know that the two young women you've raised have formed a lifelong connection, one that brings them together around the dinner table, Michelle said. Sasha Obama's romantic life took a new turn when she started dating Clifton Powell Jr. After years of having Secret Service agents chaperone her on dates, it was likely a welcome change for Sasha Obama to be able to go out with her boyfriend without the accompaniment of her security detail. The fortunate individual was Clifton Powell Jr., a multi-talented individual who is a director, writer, and former college basketball player, as well as the son of Hollywood legend Clifton Powell. The Daily Mail was among the first to break the news that Sasha had a new romantic interest in her life, a revelation that was partly due to her mother Michelle's appearance on Ellen, where she inadvertently revealed that both her daughters were in relationships. "Now they're bringing home young men," Michelle shared with Ellen DeGeneres. "Before, it was just like a teenage crush, but now they have boyfriends and are living their own lives," she added. Sasha likely began dating Powell shortly after enrolling at the University of Southern California. The Daily Mail published photographs confirming the relationship between Sasha and Powell, and the latter's father later confirmed the news during an appearance on the Dear Fathers podcast a few months later. "President Obama's daughter is dating my son, and I have a duty to ensure my son treats her with respect, kindness, and compassion," Powell said. "I frequently text him, reminding him to treat Sasha with the same care and consideration he would want someone to show his own daughter." Powell also mentioned that, at the time, his son and Sasha had been dating for over a year. Sasha Obama achieved a major milestone in 2023. In May 2023, Sasha Obama officially earned her college degree, marking a significant accomplishment in her academic journey. The entire Obama family, including Barack, Michelle, and Malia, were in attendance to celebrate Sasha's special day as she received her degree in sociology from the University of Southern California. As is their custom, the Obama family refrained from sharing photos of Sasha's graduation on social media, but P.O. Up shared a glimpse into the ceremony on its Instagram page. Following the commencement, Sasha spent the evening socializing with Malia and friends. She was spotted fueling up her vehicle before heading to Echo Park, where she enjoyed a celebratory dinner with her close friends. On the same weekend, Michelle expressed her pride in her daughters in a heartfelt Mother's Day post on Instagram. "Being a mother to Malia and Sasha has been the most rewarding experience of my life, and I am eternally grateful to my own mother for instilling in me the values of resilience, compassion, and perseverance, lessons that I have passed down to my own daughters," Michelle wrote in the post. Sasha Obama settled into a new residence with her sibling. Following her transfer from the University of Michigan to the University of Southern California, Sasha Obama relocated to an apartment with her sister, Malia Obama, who was already employed in Los Angeles at the time. In her book, The Light We Carry, their mother, Michelle Obama, revealed that Sasha and her sister successfully transformed their new apartment into a home, despite being on a limited budget. To furnish their space, Sasha and her older sister searched for bargains at IKEA and scoured yard sales and flea markets for affordable options. When Michelle visited her daughters, she was impressed by their resourcefulness. They were using box springs and mattresses without a bed frame, but they had managed to find some attractive bedspreads to cover them. They had a dining table, although they hadn't yet found affordable seating, she wrote. Michelle shared with People that Sasha and Malia's living arrangement was working out exceptionally well. It brings me immense joy. Not only are they cohabiting, but they're flourishing together, and they're thriving as independent young women, she told the outlet. Sasha Obama has been living it up with A-listers like Drake. The feeling of unbridled joy that comes with finally being done with school is a universal one, and it seems Sasha Obama is savoring every moment of her newfound freedom. Just weeks after tossing her graduation cap, Sasha was photographed making a hasty exit from a Los Angeles bash, shoeless and toting her heels and other belongings. The snapshot, published by Hola, caught her looking slightly miffed at the paparazzi, and who can blame her? Fast forward to another night out in L.A., this time with none other than Drake and her sister Malia Obama in tow. The Obama clan's admiration for the rapper is no secret. He's been a staple on former President Barack Obama's summer playlists. And when Drake expressed interest in portraying the former POTUS on the big screen, Barack gave his seal of approval. Not only did he praise Drake's talent, but he also revealed that his daughters are die-hard fans. Drake has earned the Obama family's stamp of approval, the former president quipped, and I'm pretty sure Malia and Sasha would be thrilled if he played me in a biopic. Sasha Obama's fashion transformation. When Sasha Obama first stepped into the public eye in 2009, she was a young girl often seen accompanying her parents in dresses and skirts. Fast forward to the present, and the 23-year-old's personal style has undergone a significant metamorphosis, with one word encapsulating her aesthetic: eclectic. A far cry from her more formal White House days, Obama has, in recent years, gravitated towards a more relaxed, laid-back approach to fashion, as observed in 2022 by Hola. On one occasion, she was spotted wearing a crisp white tee, a vibrant multicolored sweater, and denim dungarees, paired with a bold pair of sneakers and a colorful tote bag, keeping jewelry to a minimum. When she's not embracing the quintessential Gen Z look, Obama isn't afraid to experiment with a more free-spirited bohemian vibe. In photos published by the Daily Mail in 2022, Obama was seen sporting a flowy maxi skirt and a cropped top, showcasing her toned physique. However, Obama's style evolution is not the only aspect of her personality that has matured over time. She appears to have developed a strong sense of self-assurance. In a departure from her mother's initial reservations about body art, Sasha was seen flaunting a hot air balloon tattoo on her arm in October 2022. A few months later, Michelle Obama revealed that she had reevaluated her stance on tattoos. Most young people who express themselves through tattoos, piercings, or bold fashion choices are driven by a desire for individuality, she shared on The Kelly Clarkson Show. As a member of the Obama family, Sasha has grown up under the spotlight, but it's evident that she's carving out her own identity and establishing herself as a force to be reckoned with. We're excited to see what the future has in store for this remarkable young woman. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to show your support by giving it a thumbs up, sharing your thoughts in the comments, and hitting that subscribe button for more engaging content. We'll catch you in the next video.